This one is also important. Holding to past experiences. Holding to past experiences. When, guys, when a girl has done something wrong with you, to you, end it with her. As if she was the only one capable of doing it. Why you learn all the lessons. Ladies, when a guy has taken advantage of you, hurting you, cheated you, and walked out on you, take it as one-off experience with him. Why you have learned basically the mistakes you made and move on. Because you dated somebody 5 years, promised you heaven and earth. He went to abroad and came back with invitation letter for marriage. So you can't see what when the guy is telling you, I love you, I will do anything for you. The voice of TK is ringing. Because that was how he told you to and disappointed you. And this guy is wondering, I don't understand. I've done everything. She doesn't believe me. Why? Because he said, all men. All men. He can even rent a house. You remember Chike also rented a house for him. I forget. So there is nothing. And so because of that, you are not committing. You are not able to believe things can work out. That's one. Number two mistake you make, both sides, in terms of carrying past experience is somebody has hurting you. You will not think it's another person's responsibility to heal you. So you take your emotional rake and hurt from Chima and be expecting Emmanuel. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know what I've been through? He's not the one that used to beat you. The one that used to beat you, it has ended. Now you're expecting him to be the Panadol, that's the emotional massager for. Get healed from that hurt. Meet him, because such people will never offer value. They're always waiting. So now that you have come, you know, my father died when I was 5 years old. I suffered. My uncle, I carried pure water. So he's the one that will pay for the pure water you carried on the street of Nnewi. Are you know what I'm saying now? You don't know what I've been through. I was raped when I was 6 years or 7 years by my uncle. I don't know. So you are all those your baggages. You are dumping it on him. Nobody wants that. So if he tries to solve that problem, massage this one, massage that one, it's too much for him. He said no. Because you become selfish. Because why he's doing that? Because you are only one calling for attention. You will not have time to give him attention to. And because he doesn't get attention and care from you, he too begin to look, I don't know, the language you use that you are too demanding. And then he'll start running away from you. Now, if you have seen some of the mistakes, little mistakes, you know, as they look, please don't make. For instance, there are some of you here. If you are in that place, you will understand what I've just taught now. Some of you here, you have a mother. Your mother had a very bad, difficult upbringing. Maybe in a marriage, maybe your father died earlier, or your father is still alive, not responsible, or things are difficult. And at a very young age, your mother started sharing the emotional burden with you. If your father hurt him, she will just share it with you, like what your father is doing, like how things are difficult. So at a young age, you are probably 10 years, you start hearing that, you start sharing emotional burden an adult supposed to share. Carry. Are you getting what I'm saying now? All of a sudden, you become a co-burden bearer with your mother. And now, you have risen to the age of 18, and you don't want to, that is pissing you off. It is as if you're going to vomit. You have had enough. Let me see your hand. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. I saying they gave you too much load. I cancel people. Sometimes when they tell me this, I say, oh God, if I only I can meet with parents, the woman, I will just flog her. Don't put such on a small girl like that. A small girl of 18 is as good as 68-year-old woman. everything what she's not supposed to know about family issue and problem, and she's so look at how that thing has weighed you down at a very young age. That's how it is when you have had issues and a guy walk in and you want him to share it. He carries it and say, oh, let's go. You walk out. Another person come in, you do the same thing, and you're wondering, am I cursed? You are not cursed. Wisdom. If you notice sometimes, a lot of people that have bared out their burden, everything, their mother, you don't know what their mother. If you check, once they start getting towards 19, 20, 21 to do, their mother become their worst enemy. They start fighting the woman.